Hey guys, today I'm going to be reviewing and recommending the one season wonder of a show. It's called Siberia. What this show is about is that it's basically Survivor meets Lost, in that 16 people are brought into the Siberian wilderness and then are given the premise of the reality show, which is survive in the wilderness until the end of the winter. Whoever is left at the end receives $500,000. So apparently there can be more than one winner, although two people are eliminated off the show right off the bat. I'm not going to tell you who, though. But after that happens and a couple of days pass, things start to go wrong and the show gradually becomes more like Lost. So if you haven't already figured it out, this actually isn't a reality show. This is a completely planned show meant to look and feel like a reality show, but I'm gonna let you guys know some tidbits, okay? First of all, watch the video that I've linked into the description of this video, okay? It gives a little more info on the production and the planning of this show. But if you don't want to watch that video, I'll tell you what's in it anyway. What basically the video shows is that actually there were multiple scenes in this show that weren't the original plan. Because, for instance, there's a bit where somebody injures themselves. That wasn't supposed to happen. And there was apparently a lot of improv acting going on in there where people stated that they can't stand each other even though it happens in character. You know, kind of tweaking the script a little. That kind of thing. And I thought there was one other thing that I wanted to mention. Oh yeah, there's actual times in this show where we actually see the camera people and they actually talk, although I will give this spoiler, however, towards the end of the season, somehow I don't feel their presence anymore. I don't totally get that. It's been a while since I saw this show, even though I plan on picking it up. So that pretty much is all I can do for the non-spoiler bit, okay? So, spoilers from here on out. Okay, so, now that you hopefully have seen the season, I thought that this was a great show, you know? It's a very interesting idea of trying to present the idea of a reality show, but have that issue go wrong, and then how the people try, you know, to fend for themselves, and I love just how much I identified with these people, just like I did on a real reality show, although, that does give the naysayers of reality TV some credibility as to how easy it is to fake a reality show, because what they did here was so good, and they did it so easily that, yeah, it does cast down on other reality shows that are actual reality shows, let me tell you. But, you know, they just did so many great ideas, because you have the person that appears to be doing better than everybody and they have no clue how. You have the saboteur who's making things harder for the contestants according to producers' orders, but the contestants are smart enough to figure it out because they have some quite above average smart people among them. Then there's the physical people, but even then, you know, like with, God, I've forgotten a couple of their names. Now, well, like, you know, Johnny and then the black guy, that was a pretty interesting rivalry that they had, although I like how it eventually eased out once they realized that if they truly are caring for other people there, you know. And then, like, that chick with the son that she hasn't seen in, like, for forever. Yeah, I really did feel for her, and I also love that romance bit that was kind of thrown in there, although the resolution to it, yeah, that kind of sucked. And then how did I feel about the show becoming more like Lost? Well, since I've only seen the first season of Lost, mind you, I'm not really that picky about it, but it did kind of ruin what is possible for the show, because, okay, since we've already had all of the TV show Lost, you know, you can't really duplicate it that much. Oh, by all means, you could duplicate some things, because let's face it, there isn't a really true original story for, like, anything out there anymore. You always have to borrow from, like, something. But yeah, this show, if it's ever brought back, probably will end on its second season. Though hopefully it's a little longer than this season, that season 2. But really, I didn't mind that because, it's just revealing more and more data, and what they did there was creative, and then I even forgot about that creature thing until it was brought up at the end, so good job on you guys. And I also love how the host was actually part of at least some of the military people, though. Although I don't think it's the same people that killed that chick. Annie? Yeah. But, it's very clever. There was a lot of potential for this show to be interesting, and then they just stop it. Well, actually, that's not entirely true. It just hasn't been brought back for another season, but given how long it's been, I'm starting to doubt that it's ever going to be brought back, which is really disappointing because I thought it was a nice product. I don't know really what else there really is to discuss. I just think it's a nice show, wish people would view it and then form their own opinions about it, and hopefully you enjoy it as much as I did. But as you know, I'm a reality show nut.